The headline hit social media like a match dropped in gasoline. Nicki Minaj reportedly preparing to release a track titled Many Women, a rework of 50 Cent's iconic Many Men, and fans immediately believed the target was Cardi B. The rumor didn't come from a vacuum. For years, the Nicki versus Cardi storyline has lived in hip-hop's subconscious, resurfacing whenever either woman makes a major move. This time, the timing alone raised eyebrows. Nicki had been teasing new music, Cardi had been trending for unrelated personal reasons, and suddenly the internet connected the dots before anyone could say a word. No official confirmation dropped, but in celebrity culture, silence often speaks louder than press releases. Fans believe the title choice is deliberate, not accidental. Many Men is a song about betrayal, survival, paranoia, and enemies lurking in plain sight. Reworking that record into Many Women immediately reframes the narrative, shifting the lens toward rivalry, jealousy, and power dynamics among women in the industry. Comment sections filled up within minutes, with users dissecting lyrics that don't even exist yet. Some argued that Nicki is reclaiming a classic to make a broader statement about female competition in rap. Others were less generous, insisting the track is a calculated jab aimed squarely at Cardi B, reigniting a feud many thought had cooled publicly, if not privately. According to reported chatter among industry watchers, the song has been in development longer than fans realize. An insider leaks that Nicki has been sitting on multiple concept tracks, waiting for the right moment to drop something that cuts through the noise. If true, that timing now feels intentional. Cardi B remains one of the most polarizing and successful artists of her generation, and any perceived diss aimed at her guarantees attention. Fans quickly pointed out that Nicki doesn't need to name Cardi directly. History has shown that coded bars, tone, and context are more than enough to send a message without inviting legal or platform backlash. As the rumor spread, old wounds reopened. Social media timelines filled with throwback clips, screenshots of past interviews, and grainy videos from moments fans never forgot. The narrative shifted from, "Is this song real?" to "Why now?" Some fans believe Nicki feels the industry has rewritten history, minimizing her influence while celebrating newer stars. Others were less generous, insisting the track is a calculated jab aimed squarely at Cardi B, reigniting a feud many thought had cooled publicly, if not privately. Cardi B herself remained publicly silent as the rumors gained momentum, and that silence became part of the story. Fans believe Cardi has learned that responding too early only fuels narratives she didn't create. Others interpreted the quiet as confidence, suggesting she doesn't feel threatened enough to engage. Meanwhile, blogs and commentary channels replayed her past statements about focusing on family, business, and legacy over internet drama. Still, every hour without a response only intensified anticipation, as audiences waited to see whether she would let the music speak for itself or address the situation head-on. Industry insiders reportedly described the moment as a calculated risk for Nicki. Reworking a song as revered as Many Men comes with expectations, and any perceived misstep would be amplified. At the same time, if executed well, it could cement her narrative as an artist unafraid to confront opposition directly. Fans debated whether this move was about Cardi specifically or about reclaiming dominance in a rap landscape that has shifted dramatically over the past decade. Some suggested the song could address multiple rivals at once, with Cardi simply being the most visible symbol of a larger frustration. The broader cultural conversation also crept in. Commentators questioned why female rivalry in hip-hop is scrutinized more harshly than male beef, even though diss tracks have long been a genre staple. Others argued that framing the song as aimed at Cardi before hearing it reflects how audiences crave conflict more than artistry. Still, the rumored title alone ensured that the discussion wouldn't stay academic for long. This wasn't just about music anymore. It was about legacy, respect, and who gets to control the narrative in a crowded industry. As hours turned into days, the rumor refused to die. Every Nicki-related post was scanned for hints. Every Cardi appearance was analyzed for subtle shade. Fans believe both camps are fully aware of the buzz and allowing it to grow organically. An insider leaks that even if the song isn't a direct diss, the controversy itself may be part of the rollout strategy, leveraging speculation to guarantee maximum impact upon release. If that's true, then the real question isn't whether the track targets Cardi, but how both artists plan to move once the song finally drops. The anticipation only grew heavier as fan theories hardened into certainty. Once a rumor survives more than 48 hours without denial, the internet treats it like fact. Fans believe Nicki allowing the speculation to breathe is itself a statement, a silent acknowledgement that something provocative is coming. Reported industry chatter suggested playlists were quietly adjusted and DJs were being prepped, the kind of behind-the-scenes activity that usually happens when a record is close to launch. Whether coincidence or coordination, the sense that something was imminent kept timelines locked in place. What intensified the conversation was how neatly the alleged record fit into a larger arc narrative. Nicki has spent years asserting that she opened doors others now walk through freely, while Cardi has often said she never asked permission to enter the space. Fans believe Many Women, if real, isn't just about one person, but about reclaiming authorship over a legacy that feels disputed. In that framing, Cardi becomes less of a target and more of a symbol, the most visible reminder of how quickly the crown can feel contested in rap's unforgiving hierarchy. Cardi's camp, according to reported whispers, wasn't panicking. An insider leaks that Cardi has long anticipated another flare-up and has grown comfortable letting moments pass without reaction. Supporters pointed out that Cardi has survived backlash, lawsuits, and public scrutiny before, often emerging louder and more successful. The silence, they argued, wasn't fear, it was strategy. By refusing to acknowledge the rumored diss, Cardi forces the music to stand alone without the fuel of an immediate response. Meanwhile, hip-hop historians and longtime fans revisited the original Many Men, reminding younger audiences why touching that song matters. It isn't just a beat, it's a confession of paranoia, betrayal, and resilience. Reworking it carries emotional weight, and fans believe Nicki understands that better than most. Some speculated that the choice of instrumental could signal vulnerability rather than aggression, suggesting the track could blur the line between attack and autobiography in ways people aren't ready for. As debate raged, neutral listeners questioned whether the culture was repeating a familiar cycle. Time and again, women in rap are pushed into rivalries that overshadow their work, while collaboration becomes an afterthought. Commentators noted that lyrics had not been confirmed, no snippet officially previewed, yet the conversation had already chosen sides. That reality sparked its own backlash, with fans accusing blogs and commentary channels of profiting off tension before the art even speaks. Then came the subtle moments that reignited everything. A caption here, a like there, a repost that fans believed carried hidden meaning. Every digital breadcrumb was treated like evidence in a trial no one agreed to, but everyone followed. An insider leaks that both artists are acutely aware of how these micro-shifts affect perception, and neither is naive about the power of ambiguity. In modern celebrity culture, suggestion often hits harder than declaration. What complicates matters is timing. Cardi's name has already been circulating heavily for personal and professional reasons, and some fans believe the rumored release is designed to intersect with that visibility. Others argue the opposite, that the song has nothing to do with Cardi's current moment, and that fans are projecting old narratives into a new creative phase. Either interpretation keeps engagement high, which only benefits whoever eventually presses play. By now, the question has shifted from, is the song about Cardi, to what happens after it drops. If Nicki delivers pointed bars, fans expect Cardi's response to be swift and decisive. If the track turns out to be more introspective, many will accuse the internet of manufacturing beef that never existed. In either case, the fallout will shape how both artists move publicly in the months ahead. The industry, quietly watching, understands what's at stake. Diss records can sharpen reputations or backfire spectacularly, depending on execution. An insider leaks that executives are bracing for impact, aware that a single verse could reset narratives built over years. That pressure doesn't just affect Nicki and Cardi, it ripples outward, influencing collaborators, brands, and even touring plans. And now, with no official confirmation and no denial in sight, everything hangs on one moment, the instant the track either appears on streaming platforms or never materializes at all. Until then, fans are left refreshing feeds, replaying old clips, and waiting to see whether Many Women becomes another chapter in hip-hop rivalry or the rumor that finally proves how powerful speculation alone can be.